Hello, what's up everyone? Mercy here. I am a proud alumna of the Xavier Ateneo Psychology program. I am here today to talk about my experience and my journey in the program. So first, you might ask, why did I choose psychology out of the many programs in the university? So you need to know that it wasn't actually part of the plan. So psychology wasn't actually part of my choices upon enrolling for college. I always wanted to pursue journalism because I wanted to be a journalist. However, my parents opposed that. And so, when we got our entrance exam results, a friend told me that she's planning to enroll for psychology program. And then I asked her what is psychology because honestly I had no idea what it was. And then she told me that in psychology we're going to be studying human behavior. And so I said, wow, that's interesting, studying human behavior. And then I did some research on my way back home, and then it's very spontaneous because I really decided that I will pursue psychology on that exact same day. And going back, I felt like the universe had really conspired to get me here because I am now a registered psychometrician. It worked out beautifully for me. I am very happy with the choice I made back then. And I am very grateful because I really grow in the program. Because I can say that the person, the me before studying psychology and the me now are quite two different persons. Kasi I'm quite the insensitive type of person before. And in psychology, we get to learn how to be more empathic. We get to learn on how to be sensitive to others' feelings, to others' situations. And also, I become more open-minded. And kasi sa psychology, they teach us that differences is okay and also vulnerability is okay. So one of the experience that I will never forget, hindi ko talaga siya makakalimutan in my journey as a psychology major, was my first day on my first major subject, which was the general psychology at that time. So what happened was that my teacher was doing introduction about the program, and my classmates were all very participative, like alam talaga nila yung pinagsasabi ng teacher ko. And I kind of felt pressured at that time. I asked myself, am I at the right program? And I actually considered, for a moment right there, I actually considered shifting because I felt like I was so left out. So, but what made me stay in the program was that psychology isn't hard to love. Like, I swear, I fell in love with my program talaga. Kasi, in psychology, you learn a lot of things that will make you love the program and will make you love yourself even more. Kasi you discover yourself along the way, you understand yourself along the way, and you become more understanding about others. Kasi you learn on how people actually behave. Yes, we study human behavior, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Psychology is more than that. And also, I can say that I had a 360-degree turn on my personality because of my program. Kasi, aside from medyo may pagka-insensitive ako before, also, psychology made me a more mature person kasi in dealing things. Kasi when something happens, we don't just judge, or like we don't just really like we don't just tell something directly at that person. We try to be more understanding, or like we try to analyze how the person actually ended up doing such thing. And also, and one thing I am very grateful sa program, because my teachers would always tell us, in psychology, we are not just classmates, batchmates, and teachers. We are a community. So in a community, we help each other, we lift each other. And yes, true, kasi yung bond namin sa psychology program is very different from other programs. Talaga yung bond namin is very strong. And also, one of the things that I'm very proud sa journey ko as a psychology major is because psychology helped me on how to handle relationships better, on how to handle and how to heal from things we don't discuss. Kasi it might sound simple, guys, it might sound simple, but you don't realize how profound that is until you experience it yourself. Because personally, to me, kasi napaka game changer niya kasi. I was able to heal from things na I didn't know actually was an issue to me. Kasi one of my teacher, Mamaita, shout out to Mamaita, said na if the person is always the thought is parang if the person is always telling something or like palaging ni-repeat ng person yung topic, then that person has an issue about that. And if the person doesn't want to talk about it, then that person has an issue about that. So I realized, it's so simple, pero iba yung dating niya kasi parang oo nga no, I actually have those moments na parang I don't want to talk about these things. I didn't know that I actually have an issue about those things. And then also another experience na hindi ko makakalimutan on my psychology journey is my internship at the Department of Health, Treatment and Rehabilitation. Kasi in our internship, may 4 choices kami. We have clinical psychology, industrial organizational psychology, social psychology, and guidance and counseling. So I chose clinical psychology. So I was at the Department of Health, Treatment and Rehabilitation Center, and in there we got to be immersed sa people with substance use disorder, usually sa drugs. And also in that moment kasi I was able to have talagang field interaction with those people, these people who are actually excluded from the society, these people who are actually very stigmatized, and I won't lie, before well I was still on my freshman year in psychology, there's actually I have this fear, diba? Kasi malalaman mo naman na at some point in time we're gonna be interacting with these people, and then at that time, syempre freshman ka, parang you have that fear kasi these people are very stigmatized nga sa society. They have certain labels, and then parang yung fear was there. But along the way, you learn it in abnormal psychology, in social psychology, in developmental psychology. A lot of those is personality psychology. A lot of those things will really help you on how to understand these people. So, nung internship ko na, I am very grateful because I was able to learn a lot. Kasi yung interaction nyo, you were able to learn not just the surface, kasi you heard stories from those people, and also aside from that, you really experience the healthcare system natin, and you also realize that we really need more people in this field to help and to especially to educate about our about what we are fighting for, which is the for mental health, and for less stigmatizing labels to these people, because we all know that these people are really very stigmatized in the society. And also, especially with the current pandemic, we are already expecting, diba, the flooding of mental health problems after this. And it's actually one of the best times na we should invest in this field. And also, one thing that I am also happy, and it's very unforgettable for me, is that in psychology I was able to meet a lot of people who really changed my life, no? Because in psychology, as I've said, we are a community. And in a community, we get to interact with other people. Hindi siya individualistic lang. So they help us try to grow individually, and they also help us try to grow with the help of others. So parang actually ang daming works and group assignments na you need to work with other people, and I can say that it's a very advantage because you get to learn on how to work with with people with different personalities sa'yo. And also on that thing, your teachers are not just your mentors, because in psychology your teachers are also your teachers are not just your teachers, they are your mentors. Kasi they also try to guide you not just with academics, but also if you need help from your personal problems. And also, kasi advantage siya eh. Most of them are psychometricians, most of them are psychologists. And so, you can always just go to the department and say, Mom, I'm really drained today, I need someone to talk to, and they'll really welcome you with open arms, no? And it's something na talagang so grateful kami sa Psych, kasi our teachers are very kind and loving, and also hindi naman they are kind and loving, but hindi nila kami talagang binibaby naman kasi they really may pa din, may they know how to discipline us, and that's why I am a very proud product of that discipline. Also, ano pa ba? I think I've said enough, and also I want to end this by saying na psychology, if you want to pursue psychology, like kahit pa you know a lot about it or you don't know a lot about it, just like my case, no, it's really worth it. It's really worth it, guys, because on my experience, no, I can't narrate naman everything, but I can really say that ang daming opportunities in this field. So even though kahit saan tayo mapadpad na field, we are needed. Because in psychology, we are, as I've said, kahit yung konting description now, we study human behavior, and everywhere we go, that is very useful. And it's something that we should really invest more at this time. Kasi mental health is just as important as physical health. So I really hope out there that yung mga tao will invest more on this program, and I hope you do experience the beautiful experience that I did in the on my journey sa program as well. So I hope you actually had something, learned something from what I said, from my sharing. So I wish you all the best, and thank you very much for listening. Goodbye!